Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am back again. I am back. So, welcome to Now's program. No more today because I have done a lot of videos today. So, the next video that I'm about to do now is about homosexualism and lesbianism. My people, this is Biro African TV. If I said my people, I mean Africans. We are people with culture. Africans has culture. And the culture of Africa has been in conflict with the Western world for decades. Yes. And the West knows best what they call the culture of Africa. You know, I love whenever any European Union we are saying things, they will tell you the European values. They will tell you that dictators are afraid of European values because they feel threatened by the values of European Union. It's not culture, it's now values, you know? And their values are threatening the dictatorships of the world. Ask yourself, what is that European values? That is the rule-based order, the law they made for themselves that they want to export to various countries around the world. Yes. Before, the foreign policy of the West lies on various things that who cares? The foreign policy before is to reduce African population via different types of sickness. The West have been exporting different types of viruses and sicknesses in Africa through many means, through many ways. And they are still doing it today. And the African population are not shrinking. The African population is expanding. Why? Because it's the force of nature. Yes. Those methods are not working. Those methods are not functioning. And it came to the notice in the European Union or in the Western community that there are dangerous sicknesses that goes about with the practice of lesbianism and homosexualism. Most of you are aware of it. Most of the people don't even know about it. Now, the West have decided to turn their territory to become the federal capital territory of homosexualism and lesbianism. That is their own culture, because right from time, the West have been sleeping with themselves. I mean, both men and men, like animals. Even the West are sleeping with animals till today. One day they will bring it as a foreign policy that you will allow some people to be sleeping with animals. It will come. It will come. Today, they are now questioning a lot of African leaders. And the worst part of it is they are using CNN. You will see a stupid animal that the president of Africa alone will keep him in the house, feed him till he dies. We'll sit down and be asking African leaders, why wouldn't they allow homosexualism to spread? You know what then? I love the way Russia did it. Russia said, we are not against homosexualism. We are not against lesbianism. What we are against is to advertise homosexualism and lesbianism in everything that is going on. The time I came to Germany, the thing that helped me to learn the German language by that time was children's film. Because if you are watching children's film in German, you will notice that those children's films speak German without dialect. You know? While if you are talking to a German, every German had their dialect. But children's film is pure, no dialect in it. So it helped me to integrate myself in German language very fast. But now I love watching cartoon. I love watching children's film. You may say, I look at this old man. Yeah, I love watching cartoons, you know. But if you can recall Star Wars cartoon film, a lot of cartoon film that we do watch before, go and watch it now. Go and watch it now. You will see that in some areas, you will see that the girl will start kissing the other girl. You will see that the boy cartoon will start kissing the other one. That is what they are calling indirect advertisement. You know that children, their brain is empty. If a child is born, the brain is empty. It's like a computer without software, like Windows, like no Windows in it. It's there, perfect, but it's not working. You can't use it. Until you start installing programs and everything in it, then you can be able to start using that computer amicably. That is how children are. Every child behave like their parents, like the people that programmed them. Parents are programmers. Your job, if you have a child, is to program your child towards good or bad behavior, system, everything. If there is one experiment that the world has never done, like a child being born without anybody programming that child, allow that child to grow on its own, I can't tell you how that child will behave. Allow the child to grow, just eat, just grow, just like that, without programs. But now the West are using children's film, adult film, to advertise homosexualism and lesbianism. Not that people are growing up discovering these things in them. For you to know that whosoever that is a homosexual today, those things was indirectly programmed into their brain. There are various ways of programming things. Before, it was religion. Every kingdom that governs over territories use religion to keep their kingdom intact. Yes. Television came out, radio came out. They start using radio to do mass program, mass control. Television is now the worst. Now that TV has come in existence and the pictures and everything is getting more brighter and clearer, they are now using it as mass program to program the brain of people to start thinking, seeing something that is abnormal to humanity. The life that animals are not living. Animals in forest that has no control, that has nobody controlling and looking over them, are not practicing this thing that human beings that said that they have values, that they are wise, that they are developed, are forcing into themselves, into people, because you have printed ink and paper called money. Use it to intimidate people and control float and economy of others. They are now initiating breaking the codes of this planet. They have codes. Everything has codes. Going against the law of nature. Let me repeat myself again. Nobody was born to be a homosexual or lesbian. One thing or the other was used to program it. into that person before they start practicing it. Take it or you leave it. And most of those practicing those things, if they want to tell you the truth, they will tell you when, yeah, they want to give it a try. Because if you are bored, you have everything, but you have nothing. You are rich, you have everything in your position. You will not be a billionaire, but like the West do, if you want biscuit, you buy it. If you want cake, you get it. If you want petty things, you are rich, you have everything. You have whatever that hungries you get it. Those people always end up in such a life, like drug consuming. You know, they are there, and like in Africa, if it's 2-3 boys will start going out to the primary school area, you know, before you know it, they will start playing ball, keeping themselves busy. Here, I mean, walk around all these my cities, you can't see no field where you play ball. Even though field is there, they are not even advising their children as they advertising homosexualism. They are not even advertising their children to go out for sports, go and play football, connection. Because the more you play ball, you build relationship with some people. They are not advising such a thing. Division is what they advise. And if you want cooperation, you must be a homosexual or a lesbian to be able to operate. So being bored as a child that can't even, has nothing, they play something inside room, they buy game, they buy things to keep themselves busy. Yes. While in Africa, you think that you have nothing. You never knew that you have everything in your position. Maybe food is not enough, even though little food is even better for your health. Because there is something in Africa they call big man sickness. Sugar, high blood pressure, a lot of sickness that cause that bad food consumption cause. Some of them is age, yeah. Yes. It's all over. But you have no enough food. Thank your God. You use your leg, you walk kilometers long. Thank your God. Here, you don't move from here, you see bus, you see train, you see this. People are getting fat, big, large. No place to do sports. No place to move. You can't even walk. You can't even stress your body that need that stress. You can't even go hungry that your body needs to rebuild itself. Because the more hungry you become, the more the dead cells of your body rebuild itself. The cells are dead, and you will use excess food, and fat will accumulate those cells. Before you know it, it's grow to cancer. But you eat less, you move more, you exercise yourself, you keep yourself busy, you go to beer parlor, you joke with people with one local palm wine. You guys joke, laugh, crack jokes, even though fight each other. Those things help. Here, the only thing that gives them joy is nothing. Some men at home that has dog will stay, they don't know what to do, they bring their animal and they start having sex with it. Tomorrow it will become the new foreign policy. As now the aid they are bringing to Africa is now coming in attachment with, do you need our aid? You must allow homosexualism in your country. Just imagine. That is the people you are mingling yourself with. The only Christianity, the only Christian country, valued Christian nation now in Europe is Russia. The only people that respect mankind and rule and law of nature is Russia. Russia, is not allowed to produce food from laboratory as this genetic modified food is all over the West. Nobody's no longer talking about it. is killing people. Who cares? Money is being made. Any other thing is rubbish. But if you go to Russia, organic food is what people consume. Organic. That grows on its own. They may use fertilizer, yeah, but it's not generated, modified, DNA, gene changed in laboratory. Because the West said that whosoever that controls food, control the masses. That's why they are now genetically modifying. Look at this thing now. If you go into the Western market, you will see that all of them are in the same form. In this same form. You can't find anyone that is different. Like if you go to my village now and you plant this thing, you will see deformed ones, you will see different folk, you will see different designs, different type, big one, small one. Even they won't even big up to this level. You will see cucumber. Cucumber, all the whole cucumber are in the same shape, the same strength, everything perfect. Is it nature? Mm-mm. Because nature, we know how nature works. That is when somebody, human being, want to play God. As they are playing God now, telling you, how many of the men that has woman at home has the power to satisfy that woman? How many? How many of men has woman at home that has the power to have sex with that woman till the woman will say, enough? 3, 4 out of 1 million. You have not succeeded in satisfying a woman. They are now putting men on top of it. Man, as I am now, I will use my crocodile hand to go and romance man and touch man, kiss. Anus that is strong like crocodile, like chimpanzee, is there now. Anus, where that is made for waste that you consume should go out. Is the best place now. Pussy, you have not ever defeated pussy. Now it's anus. You see them? How many of African values have they ever allowed to come closer to them? I do cry if I see African leaders granting interview to CNN and they will be questioning them on their own values. You can't even ask CNN. Since colonial time, since the West have known Africa, can you tell us one 0.01 culture that has value from Africa that the West have ever adopted? Always dictating, always dictating, always creating for you, always giving you to do, always. All the whole culture that you possess make no sense, has no value, and shouldn't be respected. But you are made to respect, to sit down, think about their values, even though discuss it, even though allow them to come and question you. You are the one opening the windows for all this rubbish to go on. Do like Russia. Not every rain that falls that will bring something outside to fish. Not every rain. There are rain that will come, you will try to catch some water. Not every rain. Nobody will respect you. Nobody will value you until you value yourself. Promote your culture outside their territory. Promote your culture. Force it. You possess everything to promote your culture. Africa possess everything to promote their culture. Promote their values. Do you do it? No. You will still allow them to come and think for you, develop you, useless you, bomb you, and destroy you. That is Africa. Africa need to wake up. Now they are tired, their aid is now with homosexualism. Maybe today some leaders are resisting, and there are some leaders are resisting, they are still pushing their own boys into power. For them to accept their bid and allow homosexualism to overrun Africa. The time they are making this decision, Did they invite Africa to debate with them, to know what Africa wants? Who cares? Nobody. If they finish, you need money, right? You bank your money in their country. Your people's money you stole is in their banks. You must dance their tune, or else you lose everything. So my people, there I rest my case. Like my video, because the more you like, it will help the video to go viral and motivate me to do more. Yes. So thank you for tuning in. I will still come back later to make another video on P2B. Yes, it has been long. I have not made videos about P2B. I will come and I will make a video about P2B. And I will raise questions that need to be raised. Questions that those that are watching his live programs should question him. That is what I'm about to do. Yeah. And I will also give you people expo, something that may happen before election that APC may think they may use to destroy Labour Party. But I think it will never work for them. You know? So stay tuned. That one got to be another topic. Bye-bye for now.